If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that they are usually upbeat and happy. I teach you the kind of light-hearted chit-chat that you're likely to want to have on a day-to-day basis in Portugal. But sometimes things suck. Bad things do happen, and they have definitely been happening more recently than not lately, so I thought it was time I taught you some different words that would express sad emotions, specifically expressing sorrow or regret. Maybe you want to sympathise with somebody who has been ill or been through something bad, or even apologise for bad behaviour. If this sounds like vocabulary that you need to know, give this video a like and make sure that the subscribe button and the bell are clicked so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you are new here, where have you been? My name is Liz and I help you build your confidence and conversation skills in Portuguese on this channel every week. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. So we'll start with how to say sorry. Now the verb we use for this is desculpar. Now this actually means to ask for forgiveness. So we conjugate this in the imperative. That's the mood that we use for giving commands. So it's like we're saying, forgive me. So that would be desculpe if we are being formal and desculpa if we are being informal. So some simple phrases we could use are: desculpa, não posso ir à festa. I'm sorry, I can't go to the party. Desculpa, não te queria incomodar. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. But there's another verb that is very useful here, and that is lamentar. Now this one means more like to regret something or to sympathise with someone. So if my friend is unwell and I want to say, I'm sorry to hear you're not well, I could say, lamento que não te sintas bem. Now, you might have noticed that lamento que was followed by the subjunctive there. Sintesh is the to form of the verb sentir, and that's in the present subjunctive. So if you need a reminder of when that is used, you can check this video out next, but the reason here is because we are expressing an emotion. Now, I know what you're thinking, I want to avoid using the subjunctive, and that's okay, I'm very happy with making this type of shortcut. So what we can do is take out the que and follow lamentar, the conjugation of lamentar, with the infinitive. That is the verb in its neutral whole form, okay? So some examples would be, lamento ouvir isso. I'm sorry to hear that. Something that you might hear quite often in Portugal. Lamentamos informar que o próximo comboio foi cancelado. Another way to sympathise with somebody is to use the verb sentir. This means to feel, and it's kind of like saying to them that you can feel their pain. So if somebody tells you that something sad has happened, you can simply say, sinto muito. So you're literally saying, I feel it a lot, and it's kind of like saying, I feel the way you feel, I'm sorry to hear that. If someone has suffered the loss of a loved one, you could say, sinto muito pela tua perda. Or, more simply, as minhas condolências. Another video of mine that could help here is how to react like a native. I'm going to link it in the description, but this is what it looks like. You could check that one out next. So one of the phrases that I taught you there was que pena, meaning what a shame. So that's also a really good way to react when somebody tells you something unfortunate, like they're going to miss your birthday or something like that. But we can also use pena in a sentence. É uma pena não poderes vir. It's a shame that you cannot come. So remember that using the word que is how we exclaim an emotion, okay? So a couple more reactions could be que triste, how sad, or que chatice, how annoying. This is a really good one if you just want to say, oh, that sucks, que chatice. I hope that gives you some quick and easy responses for some not so happy conversations. Let me know which ones you're going to be using in the comments, and I will be back at the same time next week. Beijinhos, pessoal!